What in the world just happened? No, seriously, what just happened? If you opened up Twitter today and your entire timeline was glowing a brilliant ethereal blue, if your For You page was flooded with nothing but sheer perfection, and if you felt a collective scream echo across the globe from every Stay and K-pop fan on the planet, then you already know. You already feel it. Something shifted. The universe realigned. The stars bowed down. Because today wasn't just any day. Today, the internet was officially overtaken, conquered, dominated by one man, one vision, one absolutely flawless visual king. FELIX of Stray Kids didn't just drop a magazine cover. He didn't just release some photos. Oh no, he launched a full-scale cultural reset. He pressed the Control-Alt-Delete on the entire fashion and K-pop landscape and rebooted it in his own glorious image. And the data, the trends, the pure, unadulterated chaos online is the living, breathing, tweeting proof. Strap in, everyone, because this is not a drill. This is history in the making. We are about to break down everything about how FELIX became the main character of the entire World Wide Web, how he broke the internet not once, not twice, but with 3 iconic Vogue Korea covers and trended in every corner of the globe. This is the story of a day Twitter became FELIX's world, and we were all just living in it. Let's get into it. It all started when Vogue Korea, the Bible of high fashion, dropped the bombshell. The December 2025 issue, and gracing its hallowed cover, none other than our man, our deep-voiced angel, our powerhouse performer, FELIX. But wait, it gets better. He didn't get just one cover. In a power move so iconic it should be studied in marketing classes, he got 3 distinct, breathtaking, and utterly devastating covers. Let's appreciate them for a second because, wow. First, we have the vibrant blue. This is the one that melted everyone into a puddle. It's giving ethereal fairy, it's giving icy prince, it's giving I own the entire sky and sea. The color pops in a way that feels both futuristic and classic. His gaze? Soft but yet piercing. It's a whole vibe. Then, bam, the sleek black. This one is a different kind of attack. With that permed short hair, he's giving off major 90s rock star meets modern-day CEO vibes. It's sharp, it's sophisticated, and dangerously cool. This is the FELIX that makes you want to simultaneously cheer and hide because the power is just too much. And just when you thought you could recover, along comes the emerald green, rich, luxurious, and regal. This is the look that says, I have been a Louis Vuitton house ambassador since 2023, and yes, I was born for this. The styling, the confidence, the sheer opulence of it all. It's a visual feast. And the master behind the lens, none other than the legendary photographer Park Jung-ha, who perfectly captured FELIX's evolution from the fiery rapper we fell in love with to the undeniable fashion icon he is today. This isn't just a photo shoot, it's a story of reinvention, of growth, and a star absolutely claiming his throne. But here's the kicker, the pièce de résistance, the fact that scent stays into an absolute frenzy. With this cover, FELIX Lee has officially made history as the first 4th-generation male K-pop idol to secure a solo main print cover for Vogue Korea. Let that sink in. The first ever. In an industry packed with incredible talent, he has broken through a massive barrier. This isn't just a win for FELIX, it's a win for Stray Kids, for Stays, and for the entire 4th-gen boy group landscape. He's paving the way, and he's doing it in head-to-toe Louis Vuitton. The power, the prestige, the absolute legendary status. We have no choice but to stand. Now let's talk about the digital avalanche, because let's be real, a cover is one thing, but the fandom's reaction, that's where the real magic happens. And Stays, You didn't just react. You declared a global holiday. You broke the trends button. You basically set the entire Twitterverse on fire, and it was a beautiful, beautiful blaze. The second the news hit, it was like a starting pistol was fired. Fans worldwide mobilized with military precision and overwhelming passion. Hashtags started climbing, engagement started soaring, and before you could even say Bakama, Felix wasn't just trending, he was the main event. Let's take a trip around the world and witness the domination, shall we? First stop, the entire world. That's right, hashtag Felix Vogue cover star wasn't confined to one region. It hit the worldwide trends at number 10 in fashion and beauty. Think about the scale of that. Every single person on this planet who opened Twitter saw his name. The global impact is undeniable. Next, the United States. The US market, a huge goal for so many artists, was conquered effortlessly. Hashtag Felix Vogue cover star trended at number 5. America said, yes, we see our king. But the hashtag of unity, the one that connected us all, was hashtag FELIX Vogue Korea. This bad boy was trending number 6 in the United States and was seen in multiple other locations, proving it was a centralized hub for all the screaming, crying, and throwing up. And can we talk about Brazil for a second? Stays in Brazil are a different breed of powerful. They took hashtag Felix Vogue Korea and blasted it to over 10.2 thousand posts, making it the number 9 trend in the country. The power of the Brazilian stays is truly unmatched. The love in Latin America was absolutely insane. Look at this! Chile, the simple, powerful name Felix, trended at number 19 with a staggering 73.7 thousand posts. Argentina, hashtag Felix Vogue cover star, was the number 4 trend with 12.5K posts. Puerto Rico were double-fisting the trends. Hashtag Felix Vogue cover star at number 5 and hashtag Felix Vogue Korea at number 6. The dedication, the hype. The international hype has reached peaks that we could not have even predicted. And of course, we can't forget our powerhouse stay communities in Southeast Asia and the Middle East. Indonesia, hashtag Felix Vogue cover star trended at number 25. Malaysia, the name Felix alone generated a massive 79.9 thousand posts, trending at number 27. The Malaysian stays were feeding the content. Saudi Arabia, hashtag Felix Vogue cover star was a top 30 trend, showing his massive appeal across diverse cultures. The total social media engagements were reported to be over 147,000, and honestly, with what we're seeing, that number feels humble. My timeline was a pure, unadulterated celebration. It was memes of people fainting, side-by-side comparisons of his style evolution, edits set to epic music, and just an outpouring of pride. This is what it's all about. This is the power of K-pop fandom when united behind a truly deserving idol. You guys did this. You screamed his name from the digital rooftops, and the whole world listened. This was more than a trend. It was a celebration of talent, of beauty, of history being made. And we were all here to see it. Now I want to hear from you. What was your favorite cover? The blue, the black, or the green? Were you awake when the news broke and your timeline exploded? What do you think Felix's next big move will be? Scream your thoughts into the comments down below. Let's keep this energy going. If you loved this breakdown of Felix's iconic day, if you felt that collective stay pride, then you know what to do. Smash that like button because the algorithm needs to know how powerful we are. Subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications so you never miss when we break down the next big K-pop moment. Until next time, stays, keep streaming, keep trending, and keep supporting our kings. The world is theirs for taking. Peace out.